Police warn Ipob, we will stop your candle procession. The Ebonyi State Police Command on Thursday vowed to halt the alleged planned candle procession by members of indigenous people of Biafra and other agitators in the state to mark Biafra Day. Biafra Day is always celebrated on May 30th every year. In a statement by the command's public relations officer, Mrs. Lovett Oda, the activities of Ipob members during the annual celebration usually involve gatherings at strategic locations in the state. She stressed that the social restrictions, order and directives of the federal and Ebonyi state governments as measures to control the spread of COVID-19 pandemic in the country were still in force. The attention of Ebonyi State Police Command has been drawn to plans by some unlawful groups to embark on candle procession, which will involve gatherings at locations in the state as well as churches. We also implore all law-abiding citizens of the state to ignore any gathering order for the candle procession by any person or group of persons, as the command will not hesitate to arrest and prosecute any person or group of persons who tries to disturb the peace of the state and sabotage the efforts of the governments aimed at controlling the spread of the virus in the state. Thank you for listening to this news. Well, first and foremost, let me congratulate the Ipob members for this very special day and very special occasion. Yes, it is a great day, a very special day, a day to remember, a day to put into cognizance of the sacrifice the predecessors of the Biafrans made for this struggle, a day to put into cognizance the pains, the struggle, the difficulties, the challenges they undergo, they experienced during the Biafran War. This day didn't just come up, it came up for a reason, and the reason is for freedom. It came up because of freedom, and that freedom is what the Biafrans are still agitating for. So I want to encourage these Biafrans to always have it in mind that this celebration, as they celebrate, they should celebrate with absolute focus. They should celebrate with the mind of agitation, with the mind of breakthrough, with that mind that the Biafran Republic has been actualized. They must not celebrate and forget what they are actually agitating for. They must know the reason for this celebration. They must know the reason for their gathering. So they must remain absolute. Then, at the other hand, I want to speak about the federal government and their attitude and the reason for their too much comments and eye service on this very day. This day, believe you me, the federal government will be everywhere with their evil eyes. You will see they will keep coming up with different opinion and challenge, making unnecessary laws because they have seen that the people celebrating are the Ipobs. So they won't want them to truly have a peaceful celebration. But then I will tell Biafrans not to be moved by whatever they will say or whatever they will do, because Nigerian government has always been like that. Remember, they don't love the Biafrans. They don't even want them to achieve this actualization. They have been against this struggle for a very long time, and you know that. So you must not get yourself bothered. But then what you just need to do is try to stay away from their trouble. Try to keep away from their trouble. Maintain peace. Maintain maintain love, and keep your banner flying. You know, you can imagine the statements from the officers in Ebonyi State, knowing fully well that this day is a very special day for the Biafrans. They are now reminding them of the necessity to maintain social distancing. Yes, they will, but then it doesn't concern them. It doesn't concern them. If they can remember when the Chinese came to Nigeria and they all planned and they had this plan of launching the 5G network. How many people were seen in that gathering? They should answer. How many people were seen in that gathering? They will never change. Nigeria is full of lies and deceitfulness. That is Nigeria for you. They will never change. They have their reasons for wanting to disrupt the Biafran independence. They know what they are doing. They're just making silly excuses. But then, my advice to the Biafrans is to remain absolute, not be distracted, because this day is their own day, their own special day, a day to remember. I know that their predecessor will be forever happy with them wherever they are, and I know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will, on his own, be doing the broadcasting side of it, so that the whole world will know about this very day. Biafran is celebrated every 30th of May. It's a day to be remembered. So if you're a Biafran, the day today is your day. Yes, I'm not a Biafran, but I support this very day, because Biafran worth supporting. They worth to be listened to. They have fought for this struggle, and they deserve to be given. Their fight is a just fight. They fight for peace. They fight for love. The Republic, to me, I'll tell you that with no reasonable doubt, is going to be a better republic than Nigerian Republic, because this country republic is under corruption. So, what are we saying? So, my viewers, with no much to say, I will tell you that Biafran agitation will keep flying no matter what, because this very day we keep remembering that very day that they fought and started, and that they fought for this republic, and many lives that were lost just for this day. So my viewers, what is your take concerning what I've just been said? Please don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to receive more updates. Thank you.